So dear students, now today we will discuss about the poem is Wind, and you can see the leaves are flying in the air. So this poem is translated by A.K. Ramanujan and it is written by Subramaniam Bharati. And here in this poem the poet talks about the wind and its power, and he also suggests us what to do. So this poem has no rhyme scheme, it is a free verse. The poet talks to the wind to come softly. So here the poet is talking to the wind. So here the poetic device is personification, and you will understand it later. So the meaning of the poem is very important for us to understand. So the poet is trying to, it seems that poet and wind are talking to each other, but wind does not speak anything. Here the poet is only talking to the wind. He tells that the wind should come softly. He requests the wind to come softly, and the wind should not break the shutter of the windows. He should not scatter the paper, because the wind is creating disturbance. He is scattering the papers, he is throwing the books down, he is bringing the rain, and there is disturbance in the normal life and he is tearing the pages. So the poet is requesting the wind not to break the shutters of the window, not to scatter the papers, not to throw the books down, and not to bring the rain, and not to tear the pages. In the next few lines, he is telling about the quality of wind. Wind is very clever, and he makes the fun of the weak things or weak persons. How? He crumbles, he crushes, he breaks. What? Houses, the doors, the rafters that supports the roof of the house, the wood, the forest, the bodies, means many persons, and the many persons' lives also, and animals, and the hearts of the persons. He crushes, he breaks. How? When in the rain, when in the strong storm or tornado, these all are because of wind. When it comes, then the life is disturbed. Few persons are killed, and after some death occurs, some death takes place in someone's family, there the heart is broken. There the heart becomes sad. So he requests, he tells that the wind is very clever and he makes the fun of weak. Suppose you are a thin person and the strong wind is there, so it will make you fly in the air. But if you are very happy, suppose 500 kg, 200 kg, so wind will not lift you. So in this way he means to say that the wind is very dangerous thing for the weak person, weak house, weak forest, and weak animals. In so many YouTube videos also you must have watched the buffalo is flying in the air, or some birds are flying and being disturbed, even the aeroplane is being losing its balance. So it all happens because of the wind's power. So he tells that he is very clever and he makes fun of the weak things, and he has given example how he is a very clever and weak thing. He makes the fun of weak things because he breaks, he creates disturbance in the houses, doors, rafters, wood, bodies and lives, and the hearts of the people, and the animals are also disturbed. The next is the wind god will not listen to us. He is telling that wind will not listen to our words. Then what he does? He winnows and crushes all. Winnow. So winnowing is the process of the separating the husk from the grain. In the same way, he separates the body from the soul. He separates the life from body. He takes the life away, and the body is dead. So he tells that he winnows and crushes all, whatever he gets on the earth, he crushes, he breaks, he destroys everything. The next it is told that the poet suggests us, if all these situations are taking place, then what the poet is telling us? The poet is telling us to become strong and build our strong homes. If we become ourselves, if we make our body strong enough, and if we make our buildings strong, then what else we have to do? We have to join our doors very firmly, very strongly, and we have to make our heart steadfast. We have to make our heart strong enough not to feel the sadness, not to feel the suffering. And the next few lines the poet is telling us, wind makes strong fire flourish. So because of some big fire where it is, because of the wind, it becomes more and more dangerous, more and more flourishing. But the wind blows out the weak fires. Suppose some small fires are there, it is blown off. There is no fire because of the gust of the wind. And here his friendship is good. We pray him every day. When we are equal to him, when we can face to him, then obviously we will have friendship with the wind. So this is the meaning of the poem. And in this poem, I have told you when the poet is talking to the wind, in the starting lines, don't break, don't scatter, don't throw. This is the talking with the wind. Here the poet is telling that, poet is giving us the hint that there is the poetic device, and that is called personification. And there is a repetition also, don't, don't, don't. So these words are being repeated. And there is symbolism also in this poem. So what is the symbolism in this poem? We can call this poem as a symbolic poem. How? This wind is the atrocity in our life. This wind is the problem in our life. This wind is the suffering in our life. So this wind give us, this problem give us message that we should work hard. We should face the challenges in our life. And in this way we can, in the final lines, he has given us the hint how we can overcome the problems by making ourselves strong. So thank you very much.